We have breaking news out of the Colorado Rockies as it is announced that Andy Sagilio will miss games 2 and 3 of the NLDS after suffering an undisclosed injury. Now, there are reports that Sagilio was seen leaving a nightclub in the early hours of the morning after celebrating the Rockies' Game 1 victory. Now, GM Aussie had this to say just moments ago. Undisclosed injury. He's upstairs right now in his room, passed out naked in the tub, surrounded by empty liquor bottles. His only injury at this point is a hangover. But I tell you what, when I see him, those injuries are going to get a lot more serious very quickly. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 7, Episode 9 at the Colorado Rockies, and today there will be a game of NLDS baseball which will allow one of either ourselves or the Padres to progress into the championship series. We'll catch up on that in just a second, but honestly, you could not make this up. Andy Sagilio missed games 2 and 3 of the series. Missed them because he was out partying like an absolute moron. And honestly, you couldn't make it up. I mean, I don't know whether to laugh or cry or just give up, honestly. So yeah, Andy Sagilio was out. He was missing for 3 days. That, of course, was going to encapsulate games 2 and 3 of the series. He would be back for a potential game 4. Let's start by catching you up. Let's see what's exactly we're playing for today. We'll start with catching up with game 2, of course, in San Diego and without the idiot that is Andy Sagilio. So this is how we lined up for Game 2. Tamar Johnson led off at shortstop. Vallejo batted second at third. Evan White batted third at first base. Eloy Jimenez cleaned up in left field. Bo Bichette batted 5 at second base. Ramil Tapia came in. He batted 6 and played in right field. Jimmy Herron, the center fielder, batted 7. Christian Vazquez, the catcher, batted 8. And it was Jackson Kawar on the mound. 1 on, 2 out, and Eloy Jimenez gave us the lead with a 2-run home run. 3 on, 2 out, and Evan White delivered a 2 RBI single. One on, 1 out, and Mayer homered for the Padres to halve our lead. 1 on, 2 out, and Smith delivered an RBI triple. Two on, 2 out, and Miller's RBI single tied the game. Kudros on the mound, 1 on, 2 out, and Miller hits a home run. None on, 2 out, and Bo Bichette pulls one back.
Has he done it? Yes, he has. Bo Bichette.
2 on, 1 out, and a sac fly extends the lead for the Padres. Kelly on the mound, 2 on, 2 out, and Zuniga hits an RBI single. 1 on, 2 out, and Tatis Jr. home runs. One on, 2 out for Tamar Johnson, who hits a deep fly ball, but it stays in the park and ends the game. So this was a bad day at the office for us. It started off so well, we were 4-0 up, but 4 runs, and then they just got on top of us, unfortunately. If we have a look down here, Tamar Johnson didn't have a great, neither of the top 2 had a great day. To be fair, Tapia came in. Would Sagilio have done better? You would imagine he probably wouldn't have gone 0 for 4, but we'll never know, of course. But Evan White and Jimenez stepped up. The catcher, Vazquez, had another good day at the plate. But it was just the story of pitching. Kawar, unfortunately, had a bit of a bad day. Kudros and Kelly came in and weren't too much better. So, yeah, they were just a little bit too good for us on this one. So that, of course, tied the series at 1. We came back to Colorado and, we were still without Andy Sagilio. Let's see how Game 3 went. And here's how we lined up. Tamar Johnson leading us off at shortstop. Vallejo batting second at third. Evan White batting third at first. Eloy Jimenez cleaning up in left field. Bo Bichette batted 5. He's at second base. Tapia batted 6 in right field. Jimmy Herron batted 7 in center. It was catcher Christian Vazquez batting 8 and Spencer Jones on the mound. None on, 2 out, and Mayer hits a home run. Two on, 1 out, and Jimmy Herron drives in a run. 1 on, 1 out, and Rosario homers for the Padres. One on, 2 out, and Ramel Tapia delivers the RBI single. 1 on, 2 out, De Jesus on the mound, and Manny Machado hits a home run. 2 on, 1 out, and Jimmy Herron delivers another RBI single. 2 on, 1 out, and Evan White with a sacrifice fly. 2 on, 2 out, Jordan Saldana on the mound, and Machado hits his second home run. 1 on, 2 out, and it's Severino with a home run. Severino! 1 on, none out, and Evan White ties the game.
Oh, he's tied the game!
2 on, 2 out, Vazquez at the plate, but he is caught on the fence. 1 on, 2 out, Edwin Diaz on the mound, and Ruiz delivers an RBI double. 1 on, 2 out, and the pitcher delivers another RBI double. 1 on, 2 out, but Evan White cannot be a hero for a second time. Oh, unbelievable. I want to wring our bullpen's neck. It was a stunning game of baseball. I really do wish I would have come back. We could have shown this one, but obviously we are playing for our lives today. We lost both games without Sigilio, but Evan White in this one was superb. And to be honest, Tapia did in this one 4 for 5. He was absolutely brilliant. So, I don't think Sigilio would have done any better. I don't think we could have batted much better. We just didn't give up. Evan White, bottom of the 9th, wonderful stuff, only for the bullpen to go and stuff it up yet again. It was, Manny Machado absolutely killed us for them. 5 RBIs for him. But, Saldana was back to his regular season form. De Jesus, who's usually so reliable, had a bit of an off day. And Edwin Diaz, I don't know what to do. So anyway, let's have a look at the playoff tree. And we can see the Braves have already gotten through, as have the Blue Jays. The Astros and the Indians are tied at 2, and hopefully we're going to find ourselves tied at 2 after this one as well, or else this will be it. If we go and have a look at the playoff coverage screen here, you can see how everybody's doing. Sigilio is back for this one. The big decision I think we've had to make, we've got a couple of decisions we need to make. Tamar Johnson is not having a great time at the plate. Now, Severino has done well from 2 at-bats, I suppose. It's limited scope. But what we could do, of course, is play Severino at second base and Bo Bichette at shortstop, which would, of course, extend the batting perhaps a little bit, given that Tamar Johnson isn't in the best form. But it's Blake Snell going on the mound today. You'd like to think, up against their number 4 guy, that hopefully we can get something, get the win here. But yeah, Mayer, you can see Mayer, Naylor, Perkins, Miller, Tatis Jr., they're all having a very good time of things, unfortunately. So let's not be too defeatist. We are still alive in the series. We need to win at home. Then we need to go to their place and win again against Paddock, which is going to a lot to ask, beating him 2 times in a row. But let's hope we get a chance to do that. Let's check these lineups as we go and face the Padres, hopefully not for the last time. Alright, so we can see them here. I am keeping faith with Tamar Johnson, so he leads us off at shortstop. It is Vallejo batting second at third. Evan White bats third at first. Sigilio back from his shame. Oh, he owes us big time in this one. He cleans up in right field. It is Eloy Jimenez in left field batting 5. Bo Bichette will stay in the lineup, bat 6 at second base. Jimmy Herron in center field, bat 7. Vazquez, the catcher, who's done really well so far, he bats 8. It is Snell on the mound. We're up against Garrett Crockett, or Croquet, or however you say that for them. Wow, he is, attribute-wise anyway, disappointingly good. ERA this season of just a smidgen over 4. He led the league in games started. That can't be right. 15 games started? Is that? No, anyway, I don't know what that is. Why is that? Anyway, that's folk. Oh, okay, because he's been at 2 clubs. I see. A whip of, I got there eventually, didn't I? A whip of, so his ERA is maybe just about 4 then. We'll just look at what he did with the Padres. 441 whip, 109 ERA plus, a WAR of 1.4. I mean, he's clearly been brought in to try and strengthen their pitching. Let's hope he doesn't do that today. Alright, I always forgot to change into my good luck charm, the Bruce Crab, baseball's greatest crustacean. I do have, there's a link to my merchandise store down in the description. Hopefully this will be a good luck charm for us, as I say, and yeah, we'll see how we go. Yeah, I mean, the merchandise store, as I said when I opened it, it's just there so I can make silly stuff like this for myself. But if you do want to grab one, there is a link down there, and yeah, I think, full disclosure, it's a way to support the channel. I think I make about $5 from each one, so it's there if you like it. And if not, well, hopefully you got a laugh out of the shirt, and that's the main thing. Unfortunately for us, though, Miller has taken Snell into center field for a 1-out single. In comes Zuniga, who is batting 1 for 13 so far. 2 for 14, and we are behind in this biggest of must-win games. Snell, come on, man. You're supposed to be our saving grace here. Tatis Jr. comes in. 1 out, no one on. Full count on him. And there's a strikeout from Snell. And it brings Trent Grisham to the plate now, who is 1 for 12 also this postseason. And he sits down, but we have work to do. We have fallen behind to an early 2-run home run. And it's Tamar Johnson to lead us off, batting 150 this postseason. It looks like it's going to be a first pitch swing. Come on, Tamar. We need a big game from you here, mate. Tamar Johnson grounds it out to second. And that'll be 1 away. Vallejo, who is just starting to find his form, batting 250 in the postseason. An 0-2 pitch. I don't like where this is headed. Not Tamar, what's your name? Vallejo grounds at the shortstop. That'll be 2 away. And it brings up Evan White, batting 294 in the postseason. An 0-1 pitch. Evan White pops it up, and that'll do it for the bottom of the first. And we find ourselves 2-0 down. Snell to face Mayer, who is batting 545, and well, that almost doesn't do him justice. He has been a destroyer of us, but he strikes out there. In comes Manny Machado, the destroyer of us in yesterday's Game 3. He strikes out. And, well, Snell may be going now, but is it too late? Ruiz comes in, batting 250 in the postseason. And he strikes out as well. That's better, Snell. Much, much better. And it's Andy Sagilio, who owes us like you would not believe. It's an 0-1 pitch. Sagilio has popped it up, and that'll be 1 away. Have any of you ever had anything like that happen before? I couldn't believe it, as I said, when it came up. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. In comes Eloy Jimenez, batting 333 in the postseason. A 3-1 pitch, and Jimenez holds up. And he is, what am I trying to say? He's at first anyway. Bo Bichette batting 375 in the postseason. Can Bo get himself on base here? Bo Bichette has absolutely smothered that down the left field line. Now, I don't think Jimenez is quick enough to score. He is quick enough to score. Bo's going to get himself thrown out at third, going for the triple. But it's an RBI double for Bo. It's 2-1, 2 out, and no one on now for Jimmy Herron. And Jimmy Herron is doing okay in the postseason, but that is going to be out. And that will end the innings. We've pulled back 1 run. It's 2-1 to the Padres. Snell to face Crockett. And let's see if Snell can sit him down for us. That should be out. And it is 1 away. It brings up Rosario again, who is 0 for 1 today. A full count. Come on, Snell. That's a walk. No, that looked high, didn't it? Anyway, it's a strikeout. We'll take it. It's Owen Miller, who's 1 for 1. First pitch swing. Miller down towards third base. Vallejo has it over to Evan White. And I'm going to say that crowd is just a little bit too up for this. Let's just turn it down a smidge. And it's going to be Christian Vazquez to lead us off, batting .267 in the postseason. Vazquez, has he got it through? He has. Christian Vazquez with a leadoff single. Now, can Blake Snell lay down a nice sac bunt for us? He's 0 for 2 so far. He does... Oh, it's a horrible bunt. He's just sacrificed himself for nothing. One away. Tamar Johnson to the plate, who's 0 for 1. Come on, Tamar. Tamar Johnson gets it into right field. That's going to drop in. I don't think Vazquez will get himself to third, will he? He's going for it, and he does get there. Excellent stuff. Runners at the corners with one away. Now, can Tamar Johnson steal himself to second? It's Vallejo to the plate. An 0-1 pitch. There goes Tamar. He is out. What the hell? Since when does Tamar Johnson get out? Now, Vallejo, we need a hit from you, please. Full count. Vallejo, he delivers the hit. It's 2-2. He ties the game with an RBI double. And it will bring Evan White to the plate now with a chance to put us into the lead. Come on, Evan. He's 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-2 pitch. Evan White strikes out, and that ends the third, but we're tied at 2. Blake Snell back to the mound to face Zuniga, who, of course, crushed the home run last time up. It's a 2-2 pitch. It's lined out into the shift there. Johnson makes the play, and it will bring Tatis Jr. up, who is 0 for 1 today. A 1-2 pitch. Tatis Jr. destroyed us in, I think it was game 2. He was just so good. Hit everything, it seemed. Grisham to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. A 1-2 pitch on him, and Snell with another strikeout. And it's still tied at 2 as we go and have a bat in the fourth. It's Sigilio, 0 for 1 today. Andy Sigilio, is that going to get in? It is. Sigilio with a leadoff double. All right, that's a little bit of the debt you owe us paid off. Now, can Eloy Jimenez drive in a go-ahead run for us? Let's see what he can do. It's an 0-2 pitch. Jimenez. Oh, it's out, is it? A shoestring catch, it is out. So one away. Bo Bichette to the plate, who's 1 for 1 today. He, of course, got the RBI double last time. This time he grounds out. Well, he got it thrown out going to third, didn't he? But this time he grounds out to second. It does get Sigilio over to third. And can Jimmy Herron drive in a run? He's 0 for 1 today. Jimmy Herron, no, he's popped it up, hasn't he? Oh, and that ends the innings. And it is still tied at 2. Snell back to the mound to face Mayer, who's 0 for 1 today. A 3-1 pitch. Is he going to walk him? He's not, but we probably would have preferred that, as that is going to be a leadoff double at least. Can we keep him at second? No, we cannot. It's a leadoff triple. And the go-ahead run with no one out is 90 feet away. It brings in Machado, who's 0 for 1. A first pitch swing. Machado drives in the run. It is 3-2 to the Padres. Machado stands at first. Ruiz to the plate. Still no one out. And that is going to be another hit. And Blake Snell, well, he had a bad first innings. And his number 5 going to be a bad one as well. The pitcher comes in. Runners at first and second. No one out. Almost certainly a sac bunt. And, well, it's a good one. One away, runners to second and third. And this has the potential to really take the game away from us. Rosario comes in 0 for 2 today. We would love a strikeout, Snell. It's an 0-1 pitch. And it's popped up. Now, can Eloy Jimenez stop the run from coming across? He can. Oh, Eloy Jimenez. It's not the first time this season we've seen him do that. That ends the innings. It's just the one run down. That could have been a lot worse. And Vazquez, who's 1 for 1, will lead us off. A first pitch swing. Christian Vazquez hits it well. Christian Vazquez on the fence on the full. And that should be a leadoff double for the catcher. Now, does Blake Snell stay in this game? That is the big question. He does not. Drew Bowser comes in to pinch hit. He is 0 for 1 so far this postseason. Drew Bowser grounds it to second. That'll get Vazquez over to third. Now, of course, we have to remember that the bullpen's going to be in action now, which is not good for anybody. But Tamar Johnson, can he tie this up? It's a 1-0 pitch. Tamar Johnson up the middle. He does. It's an RBI single. And Tamar Johnson is coming up big for us when we need him. We're tied at 3. Vallejo, who's 1 for 2. There goes Tamar. They've read him like a book, and it's the second time he's thrown out at second. Since when does Tamar Johnson get caught stealing? 2 out, no one on now for Vallejo. It's a 2-2 pitch. and Vallejo strikes out. We go to the 6th, tied at 3. Who comes into the game? It's Ryan Rollison, his first outing of the postseason. He's going to start against Owen Miller, who's 1 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch. And Rollison starts with a ground out. Tamar Johnson throws over to first, and that is 1 away. In comes Zuniga, who is 1 for 2. That one, of course, was the home run in the first. That's a ground ball. It should be playable. It is, and that is 2 away. And Tatis Jr. will now come up to bat. He is 0 for 2 today. A 3-0 pitch, though. Just walk him. Just walk him. The 3-0 pitch is deposited into the fans in left center field. And it's 4-3. The Padres go back in front. And as things stand, our playoff run comes to a very abrupt end. In comes Grisham now. Grisham with a ground ball to third. Vallejo has it over to first in time. And that ends the top of the 6th. But once again, we find ourselves a run down. It's 4-3 to the Padres. We've got the Holy Trinity coming up, though. Evan White, who's 0 for 2. It's a 1-0 pitch. Evan White. Oh, Evan White. He almost to the spot. Picks out the same fan that Tatis Jr. hit it to. Evan White with a home run to tie us at 4. And, well, that's a nice start to the Holy Trinity, isn't it? Wonderful stuff. Let's see what Sigilio can do. He's 1 for 2 today. An 0-1 pitch. Andy Sigilio, he pops it up. That will be 1 away. It'll bring Eloy Jimenez to the plate. He is 0 for 1 today. A 1-2 pitch. Jimenez hits it well. That skips to the fence, and that should be a 1-out double for Eloy Jimenez. And it'll bring Bo Bichette up to bat with a chance to put us in front for the first time in this game. Come on, Bo. He's 1 for 2 today. It's a 2-0 pitch. Bo Bichette. No, he's popped it up, and it's not going to get Jimenez to third either. So it will fall onto the shoulders of Jimmy Herron. 0 for 2 today. Can he do it for us? A 1-2 pitch. Come on, Jimmy. Jimmy Herron. Oh, is it going to get out? Is it going to get out? Jimmy Herron! He does! Only inches in it, but Jimmy Herron with a 2-run home run. It is 6-4 now to the Rockies. We do take the lead. And it's a new pitcher as well as Christian Vazquez, who's 2 for 2, comes in. No one on, 2 out. What can Vazquez do with the 1-1 pitch? He can ground it out to second base. That'll do it for the innings. We go into the 7th, but we are 6-4 up. We have a lead. Rollison to Maya, who's 1 for 2. An 0-1 pitch. Rollison, he gives up a leadoff single. Sigilio has it. And it'll bring tying run to the plate in the shape of Manny Machado, who is, well, he's hitting MVP territory for the series, to be honest. It's a 2-2 pitch. That is popped up. And hopefully it'll keep the runner at first as well. It does. So we still have a double play to get out of this innings. It's Ruiz to the plate now, who's 1 for 2 today. A 1-2 pitch. Can Rollison sit him down? He cannot, but it's a pop-up. Sigilio will make the play, and the runner will stay at first, and that is 2 out. Pitching slot was up to bat. It's going to be Olivares coming into pinch hit. He is 0 for 2 in the postseason. It's a 1-2 pitch. Can Rollison end the innings? He can. Sigilio will have a simple play in right field, and that will end the 7th. At the top of it, we stretch. We stretch with a 6-4 lead. A reminder, there is a link in the description to go and vote for your Viewers Player of the Year for the Golden All-Star. It's Uquerdy coming in. He's going to face Tapia, who's pinch hitting. He was brilliant in yesterday's Game 3. Can he keep that form going? A 1-1 pitch. Tapia, no, he's popped that up. And that'll be 1 away. We go back to the top of the order. It's going to be Tamar Johnson, who's 2 for 3 today. And 0 for 2 when it comes to stolen bases. A 1-2 pitch. He strikes out. 2 away for Vallejo, who's 1 for 3. A 2-0 pitch. Vallejo. Is it going to get in? No, it's not. It's going to be caught by the shortstop. And that'll do it for the 7th innings. Who comes in? It is Saldana. All right. Sacrifice what you need to the baseball gods, and let's pray that Saldana has a good day. Rosario to lead them off, who's 0 for 3 today. It's an 0-2 pitch. Come on, Jordan. Sit him down, mate. Sit him down. He does. All right. Saldana to Owen Miller now, who's 1 for 3. An 0-1 pitch. That's popped up. That should be caught. Vallejo makes the play. 2 away. And it is Zuniga who is 1 for 3. That one, of course, was the home run, a 2-2 pitch. Saldana, well, whatever we did there, make sure we remember that because he's had a good outing. And we are 3 outs away from going to a Game 5. Evan White to lead us off. His last at bat was the home run, of course. A full count. Evan White, he's hit it well, but center field is there. And that is 1 away. Sigilio, who's 1 for 3. Can we get an insurance run in this innings? First pitch, Sigilio grounds it to second. That's 2 away. And Eloy Jimenez steps in. 1 for 2 today. A full count. Come on, Eloy. No, he strikes out. So we go to the 9th. And is it Edwin Diaz? It is. All right, continue to sacrifice things to the baseball gods. It's Tatis Jr. who hit a home run. He's going to face Diaz, who loves to give up a home run. It's a 1-2 pitch. Come on, Edwin. We need you here, mate. We need you. Wonderful stuff. 2 outs away. It's Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 3. It's a 1-1 pitch. Come on, Edwin. That's popped up. That'll be 2 away. We are down to 1 out. They are down to their final out. Are we heading back to San Diego for a Game 5? It's Mayer. He's 2 for 3 today. It's an 0-2 pitch. Edwin Diaz ends it on a strikeout. And there is a Game 5. Come on. So there we go. Now, of course, this brings us into a massive, massive problem in that we're running out of time before the new Out of the Park Baseball comes out. There is a chance we can obviously progress here. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do, if I'm honest. I don't know if... there might be some bonus episodes coming up here. I have got to have a think about exactly what we do. If you're not on the Discord, there'll be a link to the description to the Discord, link in there to my Twitter as well. I will keep you updated with what I decide to do. I don't want to promise anything, but I'm thinking right now we might need to do an episode a day to try and make sure that this is done in time. Of course, what will happen is we'll do a Saturday episode and we'll lose and it'll be game over anyway, won't it? But we might have to run that risk, I think. So that's my initial thoughts. Well, like I say, I'll keep you updated on all the socials, as they say, as the kids say. But yeah, there we go. That is that. We are 1 game away now, as are the Padres. We go back to San Diego. We're going to have to face Paddock again. Barrera did a brilliant job in Game 1 of the series. We're needing to do something similar now in Game 5 and get us into this NLCS. That's it for today, though, guys. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We'll lock up Sigilio, make sure he doesn't go out drinking again tonight. And we'll be back for a Game 5. Take care.